Season 2.
Indeed.
Yes. Now, could I possibly get a glass of water?
You would like a glass of water.
If I could, please.
You would like a glass of water, ladies and gentlemen. He wishes to wet his whistle. Would you like it straight from the tap, or would you like it from the filter?
Ooh. Filter stuff I've never tried.
He's never tried the filtered stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We have a world first. An exclusive here on Half-Hearted Half-Heard.
Even though we're not recording. Oh yeah, we are recording, okay.
Yeah? Gotcha. So,
Episode 2.
where we attempt to make the fried
Actually do what we were trying to make last time.
So, let's let Nick have his world first moment.
Thank you very much.
So, here
Cheers.
Chin chin.
Very nice.
He likes it! Marvellous. Yes, we're back. We are going to now try to make the fried cheese that we actually procrastinated so much about that we didn't make in episode 1. Hooray! Extra material! Aren't you lucky? So, right. To bring you up to speed, in case you've forgotten, Nick and I are attempting to recreate the fried cheese of his memory, which he now thinks actually was just eggy bread, after all. But we're going to try. We came here to fry some cheese. So that's
you know what, we're going to try and fry some cheese.
Yeah, but come hell or high water, we are going to fry cheese today. Whether it works or not, I don't know, but we're going to do it.
It's going to happen.
So far, we have 2 cold frying pans that we are yet to ignite the fires for. Nick has a thick slice of white bread with some slices of cheese on it and some olive oil in the pan. I have a piece of essentially pre-eggy bread, which is a saturated slice of similar white thick bread, sat in a frying pan cold as yet. We're about to do the fire.
Okay, breathe. Let's breathe. Let's take it slow and let's stay calm.
Okay, so we've got some twiddly things here on this giant metal box in front of us.
Okay.
They've got some weird little sort of teardrop-shaped symbols on them, and there's the one with numbers that says oven.
Okay, so I think that's not these.
Yeah,
I don't think those are these.
Yeah, I think we ignore that.
Yes.
We've got some triangular symbols that would seem to correspond with positioning on the top.
Are you sure?
No. Well, we can try and find out. So
let's find out.
Let's
okay,
twiddle
so let's
one.
do this one.
Ooh, 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 and we press. Ooh, ooh, it made fire. It made fire. Ooh, ooh, we get fire. Okay, and then we turn the knob and it turns off. Well, let's not waste the environmental stuff. But
okay,
yes,
fine.
You get the idea. We're being silly. We know how to make fire in a hole. So, I don't think we're going to kill ourselves. Put it that way.
No, hopefully not.
But it's going to be an interesting culinary experience.
But if my face ends up on a milk carton, people don't start looking for me. Because I'm probably on the run for murdering David for making him try this.
It was my idea, so you didn't make me do anything. I'm the one making you do this. See, that's the kind of thing we've got going on here. We can never remember whose fault it is. And that means we never argue.
Hey!
I was waiting for you to say, yeah, we do.
Oh, okay.
No, not to worry. Oh, the fun we have, ladies and gentlemen. I set you right up for that.
No, but you know. Anyway, let us continue.
Yeah, fine, we'll continue.
Alright, there's no need to have a hissy fit.
Yeah, well, I just wanted an argument, that's all. Is it too much to ask?
Go to the argument offices in Monty Python land and maybe you'll get one.
I'll be back in 2 days.
Okay.
Anyway. I'm back! That was quick. Right.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
There we go, that'll do. Right. That's my argument quota for the day.
Good.
So, let's get some fire going. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh, I couldn't resist it. Right, that should be... I think that should be enough for one slice of bread.
That should be quite...
Yeah.
Please show the camera.
Yeah. Do you what do you guys think? That looks good amount of cheese for one slice of bread? I think so.
Yes.
I mean, I can already see the eggy fluids starting to cook. Let's make sure it's not sticking too much.
Yes.
Spatula. Does whatever a spatula does. Haha. Foldery, foldera, foldery, spatula.
Spatula, a spatula, most ingenious spatula.
A spatula. Fair enough.
We are normal, I swear to God.
Yeah. You see, our pop culture references are from so long ago. That's something I wanted to
From
bring
the
up.
1800s,
Yeah.
I swear.
We are like the opposite of hipsters, you see. We decided this the other day, and we were trying to come up with a name for it.
Yes.
We mustn't get too distracted because we've got stuff cooking. But
Good point,
yeah,
yes.
we were trying to come up with a name for it, and we went through a couple of options. You know, first thing we thought of was wasters.
Yeah.
Because, you know, hips, waist, but then we thought, well, that's kind of taken already and has slightly the wrong connotation.
Yeah.
But not entirely inappropriate. But then we thought, well, okay, what else is sort of opposite of hips? And so we thought about that kind of area of the body, and then we got to sphincters, and that doesn't really work either, even though it sort of sounds similar. So in the end, we just decided on the most innocuous one we could, cocksixters.
Yeah.
So we are cocksixters. Cocksixters. Yeah. We like stuff after it's popular. Yeah.
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 And we don't try and make it popular just by talking about it. We just talk about it.
That's how we roll.
Yeah, that's how we roll.
Yeah. That's how we egg roll. Whoa. With my eggy bread in the pan. I'm using eggs. You get it?
There's no need to explain the joke. I'm pretty sure they get it and everyone's rolling their eyes.
There's a lot of steam
I
coming
know there
through.
is. I'm going to need to borrow the spatula.
Yes, spatula. Here we go.
I'm tired.
Oh. Is he flipping it over to
I'm
the cheese
tired.
side?
I'm very scared right now.
Okay, he's
One-
flipping
one,
over to the cheese side.
2, 3.
Oh!
No!
Cheese has kind of
No!
off the bread a bit, but some of it's under the bread.
Okay.
It's all in the pan.
Okay.
Now it's stuck to the spatula. Okay, he's trying to put it onto the side.
I need something. Give me the knife. Give me the cheese knife.
No, let's not use a knife. I've got tongs.
Tongs.
Tongs too. Tongs. We've got another spatula you could use. We can rebuild. We have the technology. There we go. At least you've actually got some pan-fried cheese to go on one side of your bread.
Yes, that's a good
There
point.
we go. Now I'm gonna need to flip.
Okay,
mine.
you need that. There you go.
Mine is probably. There we go.
Yes.
That's looking
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Right, now I'm gonna drop the cheese onto
Let's
mine.
do this.
Okay. Dropping the cheese onto one side of my eggy
I
bread.
am quite possibly one of the worst cooks in the world, if not the worst.
Well,
Gordon Ramsay, you're coming for me next.
I don't know. Did you see Dame Edna on the Comic Relief Bake Off?
I'd
the other
rather
day?
not even watch Dame Edna if I had the choice.
Oh, don't be mean to Dame Edna.
Look, I'm not worried about Dame Edna, it's the rest of her audience. They painted her as some sort as one person. I mean, what if she has other talents? What if she has other things going for her? She's limited to what she has to do now. Nonsense.
Dame Edna can do anything. She's like Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'd watch yourself on that one.
Yeah, that's
that
the
cheese
plan.
is bubbling away. So the cheese we can see, but the cheese we can't see, I think that's where you're at risk of burning. That's not looking too bad. That's not looking too
Not
bad.
bad at all.
You've got you.
No worse than what I thought it was.
Yeah, you're on a fairly high heat.
I'm
So
gonna
I mean,
turn this
that
thing
might
down
not be doing yourself any
fair.
favours.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm going to put the extractor fan on.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh god, it's getting steamy in here. Let's do that.
Let's open the window.
Yeah.
Or 12.
If you heard that was the sound of some vases stacked on a windowsill. Nothing.
Nothing was broken.
No.
It's fine.
No. Just our pride.
Your pride.
Right. I'm going to get you a plate.
Yes.
Because you're looking like you're going to be nearly ready to.
I think I am actually.
Soon. So let's. Yeah, this is ready. Wowee.
Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's not looking too bad. It's not burned. It's not burned.
Too bad at all.
Deactivate
I'm
your
going to take
fire.
that thing off, yes?
Right, if you want to put that by the... Whoa!
Jeez, look at this thing smoking.
The fog is back! I don't know if you can see that on the visuals at all, but wow. There was a lot of steam and...
Everything's
stuff coming off
smoky. It's all so smoky.
I thought you were going to launch into smoke on the water there.
Brown, 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 brown,
Can you try
brown,
getting
down,
into smoke in time? Right. Dearing me. Okay, I'm flipping the cheese into the pan.
Oh,
It's already melted somewhat onto the top surface of
Fabulous.
the bread. But yeah, it's looking like it's cooking fairly well.
now,
There we go.
This is going to be interesting to consume.
No kidding.
So, you know, yeah, let's just get rid of some of it's like the smoke machine we had on the stage, you know.
You deal with the atmosphere, I'll deal with the food. Yeah,
Be gone!
Right, let's get my plate at the ready.
You cannot pass!
Okay. Ooh, oh, hang on. It's mostly coming up on the spatula, but that's interesting. It's gone kind of creamy.
It's gone kind of creamy.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's kind of gone a little creamy.
I'll just show the intermediate stage.
Yes, actually, I probably should show mine as well.
So that's what we're kind of going with so far on the cheesy front, and then Nick.
This is what I've got going on.
That's Nick's finished creation.
That's my finished creation at this point, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's just cook up some on the other side.
Oh, it's very hard to get rid of the smoke when it's everywhere.
Yeah, I'll not shut the. I don't. Well,
No.
I'll leave the extractor fan because that's noisy, and we are making a recording after all. So, here we go. I'm nearly ready. Just want to give it a little bit longer to crisp up and brown.
It's going to crisp up. Crispy duck.
Okay.
What? Crisp up, crispy duck. How does that not sound alike?
I see your point.
Thank you.
I see your point, and I still choose to despair. For that is my right under freedom of opinion.
Freedom of opinion.
We wouldn't exist without it, really.
No, we wouldn't.
I think, therefore, I vlog.
Or in this case, we podcast.
Yeah. That was just a sort of future tease.
That is a future tease, yes.
My new creation that's coming soon. I don't know exactly when yet, but I will give more detail once more detail is known.
Yes.
But maybe that's a little bit maybe too brown, but that's not.
That's not too bad.
That's healthy brown. That's healthy brown. It's a bit more brown than I would have wanted it, but I can live with that. Let's just do the other side a little bit longer, and then we'll plate out.
Okay.
I'm actually quite looking forward to this. I'm getting the steam now. Here we go.
Yeah, you're definitely going to steam now.
There we go. So that's a good sign.
No, most of the steam is gone, but there's like the lingering steam, as it were. You know.
Yeah.
It's
Lingering
like
steam. That sounds like the rubbish sort of follow-up movie made by a different studio after the success, in quote inverted commas, of 50 Shades of Grey. Something lingering steam.
Yes. Lingering steam. The very awkward morning after.
Yeah, let's move away from that now. This is getting weird.
Yeah.
Right.
This wasn't weird before.
True.
Thank you.
Very true.
I thought so.
Right. I'm
Right.
going to leave the extractor.
Yes,
running.
good idea.
Let's put the block of cheese that we haven't used into the fridge, and right, here we go. So the all-important taste test.
Yes.
I'm going to open the back door. I think we need to clear the air a bit here. There we go.
You have to make sure we don't open it too much, as we have wires across
yeah,
the door.
we'll be fine. I mean, we don't need to go in or out. There we go. Oh wow, you can see
wow.
it flowing through the window.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's weird.
The atmosphere in motion. We just bent the air. We're airbenders. Hey, high five. Right. That means more to you than it does to me, I must say. But all the same. Right. We have our creations. Would you like some cutlery, sir?
That might be a good idea, sir. Yes.
And you can use your fingers. They were invented first, but.
Well, yes, but I mean at the same time, I think.
Use the.
I think with the rather interesting look that we appear to have picked up, I think picking it up might cause it to fall apart in my hands.
I see what you mean.
Yes.
We don't want you to burn your fingers or anything like that.
No.
Right. So, let's do the sort of a nice posing shots. So, the slow rotation of. This is not just cheesy eggy bread fried in a pan. This is half-hearted cheesy eggy bread fried in a pan.
Very nice.
Okay, right. That's my little bit to camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have designed a version of cheesy bread that is done in a frying pan. Will it taste as good? Only time will tell.
Right. The proof of the pudding is in the eating.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to this, actually. I was previously quite nervous, but now...
I'm still nervous.
Fair enough.
I'm flaming terrified.
Well, considering I suppose you made yours, I think I wouldn't be so confident in eating yours as I am in mine, but...
Yeah. Let's do this!
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love.
Let's die a slow, painful, cheesy death.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Actually, that was. That is pretty good, actually. Let's get into more of the central area where there's more of the
Flavour.
The flavour. Now I'm in flavour country. I'm sure this is fascinating.
Yes, it's fascinating for you listeners.
Yeah, just sort of hearing us
Munching.
chew, if you can't even hear us chew. Forgive me speaking with my mouth full, but otherwise nobody was speaking at all. Which is kind of pointless for an audio format. And for all I know, we're too far from the mic feed. You know, I'll move nearer to the mic so that you, dear listeners, can hear me chewing, so that I'm not just ignoring you. I am, in fact, eating while doing this.
Well, I must say, this to me has a very strong forward taste. But it melts back into how a grilled cheese on toast would taste. But with the fried cheese on toast, it's more of a power intro and kind of fades away back to an original taste of cheese on toast on grill.
I see what you mean. I think possibly...
Whether any of that makes any sense to anybody out there in the real world is another matter entirely.
I mean, it certainly doesn't make any sense to me, but I think what you're trying to say is you get more of the flavour up front on this than you do with the general cheese on toast. Not so with mine. Mine's quite subtle, actually. I think maybe I could have done with a bit more cheese, in fact.
Ah.
You can definitely tell there's cheese involved, but perhaps not as cheesy as I would have liked it to have been.
Well, buddy, if you want cheesy, go watch a Disney movie.
I'll just let that settle.